Some of you want to really understand what you're looking at under the water when you look at a fish finder. When you look at your fish finder, whether you have a forward-facing fish finder like a Garmin LiveScope, or you simply have one that will go down to what we call 2D these days, that's reading down right straight down to the bottom, whatever you have. Some of you really want to be able to interpret what you're looking at down there. What is a great way to do that? I found an excellent way to be able to interpret what I'm really looking at on my fish finders. Good morning, guys and girls. Good morning, guys and girls. April 4, April 4. I'm telling you what, I'm loving springtime. It's getting here. A lot of trees are budding out, a lot are not. I mean, this winter's kind of trying to hold on, but it's turning great everywhere. Romans 12:17. Romans 12:17, very short, only a half a dozen words. Repay no one evil for evil. Repay no one evil for evil. What I wrote about it in our Catch a Better Life book is, and by the way, if you're not subscribed to the Catch of the Day channel, subscribe right now. Tournament fishermen are a pretty close-knit bunch, sure. There are some grudges and occasional disagreement about fishing water, but we support one another. Tournament fishermen supports each other. And when somebody actually does something questionable that has to be addressed, we pretty much keep it within our small group. It's not something that you're going to hear blared around on SportsCenter, on ESPN or something. We pretty much keep it within our own group. Even on social media platforms nowadays, the pros are mostly and extremely class act. You're not going to hear a lot of the pros in there complaining about other pros. Even when another pro messes up and does something maybe they shouldn't do, you're not going to hear very many people in there complaining about that and running them down and talking about what a bad person they are. Pretty much, most professional fishermen is a class act. We pretty much all of us live by the deal, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. In today's verse, Paul was speaking mostly to Gentile Roman Christians, and he's showing them how to live a righteous life by blessing those who cursed them. Living a righteous life by blessing those who cursed them, living in peace with others, feeding the hungry, loving one another, and not avenging, and then finally overcoming evil with good. Now that's a pretty tall order for a preacher right there. Most preachers that I know of, if they could get everybody in their church, in their congregation, to live a righteous life by blessing those who cussed them out, living in peace with the other people, feeding the hungry, loving each other, not avenging them when they done you wrong, and overcoming evil with good. If only all of us could live our life this week. If we could just live our life this way, doing what I just read. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you? We can. We can do that. We can do everything we're talking about right here. We do it and we can become righteous because our God is righteous and His Spirit is inside every single solitary Christian. Lean on His righteousness. Lean on His righteousness today, and let's make this world a better place. A better place, one Christian at a time. You know we can do that? We know we can do that. We can live our life so exemplary, so exceptionally, that we make a difference in everybody that we meet. And we can do that because we have God's Holy Spirit. We have His righteousness, not ours. The Bible tells us our righteousness is like a filthy rag. And I get really filthy as I'm cleaning up my truck and cleaning up my boat. I use rags and Chris throws them away. When she sees them, she says, oh my gosh, this is beyond washing. But we can become righteous because God is righteous. And we can lean on His righteousness and make the place better, make the world better. Here's our tip for today. This is a great one right here. You can pair an AquaView. That's right, pair an AquaView underwater camera with your Garmin fish finder to learn more about what you're seeing under the water. In other words, you can take your fish finder, look what you see on your fish finder, drop a probe down there, an underwater camera, an AquaView, they make lots of them. Drop an AquaView camera down there and you can actually see with a camera what you're looking at on your locator. Compare the two and you can learn what you're looking at. So now, as you're out there fishing, you don't have time to put your AquaView down, you're out there fishing, you see something, you recognize that because you've seen it before. You know exactly what it is, exactly what you're looking at. It's a great way to determine how to read your locators and to read them really, really well. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. Remember, darling, sure do.